How's everyone doing? It's me again, Chris, and I'm here to feature the mystical manga Tarot. This is a deck that has been published by Llewellyn. The creator of the deck is Ran. I think he or she is a French artist. And the text or the guidebook, it's written by Barbara Moore, which is one of the most well known and well loved personalities in the world of tarot. So, as mentioned, this is produced or published by Llewellyn. So, just like the new Llewellyn decks that are coming out, it has a magnetic clasp. This deck came out early 2017, and it's just now that I was able to get a copy of it because there's not much options here in our country, the Philippines. This is the back side or the back portion of the box, and I'm so sorry for the glare. My lighting is not good, so I need to use artificial light. And this is the side of the box. There is a bit of a damage when this deck was delivered to me, but I don't blame Llewellyn for it. I think it has something to do with how the courier handled the item when it's being shipped here. Here's the inside of the box. So again, there's a little bit of a damage. And of course, it has a very nice guidebook that is in full color, very substantial, if I may say. It contains the usual meanings of each and every card, but apart from it, it also contains the Fool's Journey. It narrates the Fool's Journey, which is a first in all of the tarot guidebooks that I have. This is the first time that the Fool's Journey has been featured in the guidebook. So again, it's in full color. The major arcana showcases a page worth of image. Well, not really a page worth, but an entire page is dedicated for it. Whereas the minor arcana, it's a bit tinier. And as you can see, and obviously from the title of the deck alone, Manga, this is based on the Japanese style of illustration. I'm a big fan of manga and anime, so this deck is very special to me. So this is the guidebook. It's substantial. It's around, excluding the appendices and the portion wherein we can write down notes, roughly around 175 pages long. Okay, so I'll be keeping the guidebook for the meantime so I can show you the cards. And again, just like the other Llewellyn decks, it has a ribbon which makes things easier, or which makes the cards easier to be lifted off the box. So the box will be kept away. This is the back side of the card. Very glossy, as you can see. And again, I do apologize for the glare. Cardstock is typical Llewellyn. It's a bit on the thin side, but it's very flexible and also looks very durable. So, the cards are not in order because I've been playing with this. I've been doing some practice readings with it. And of course, it depicts closely the Rider Waite Smith style of tarot decks. So, as you can see, we have here the Three of Cups. We have a Fool. The Fool card also features the dog, but kind of reminds me of a character from the anime Ghost Fighter. We have here the Five of Pentacles. Look at how sad this girl looks like. We have the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very busy deck on an illustration perspective because it tries to incorporate all of the elements in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck while maintaining the theme of the deck, which is, of course, manga. We have here the Ten of Cups. So instead of a rainbow, they put different colored cups here. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. Knight of Coins. The Moon card. Justice card. And this so far is my favorite depiction of the Eight of Wands. Why? Because of the hands, basically. It tells me that even though things are happening really fast, with the hands showing here onto the card, it still means that we can still control things, no matter how fast things are happening. We have the Chariot. And this is the one that's featured in the front of the box, the High Priestess. Also kind of reminds me of Princess Leia, or no, Queen Amidala from Star Wars. Queen of Cups, she looks very young, a young queen. So as mentioned, I tried to do some practice readings with it, and I can say that this is an all-rounder deck for me. I tried to throw in questions about relationship, about finances, about career, and pretty much the answer that I am receiving are very accurate and very substantial, also very practical. The Temperance card. The Empress. The Devil card. The Queen of Coins. And also, going back to the guidebook, as mentioned, since Barbara Moore is one of the better writers when it comes to tarot guidebooks, it can be a standalone learning resource for the tarot. I mean, just with the Fool's Journey alone, if I am a beginner, I'll be able to pick up, or I'll be able to understand the meaning of the cards in the major arcana in relation to the Fool. Plus, the guidebook, the definition or the meanings that it associates with each and every card, it's also very practical. So this deck is advisable for both beginners and advanced readers. Look at the Queen of Wands. I love the Sun card. This figure is also the one that you will see on the inside part of the flap of the box. Ooh, the world card. Such a beautiful piece of art. The illustration, it's really nice. Also kind of reminds me of the Shadowscapes deck. But of course, that's more on fantasy, Asian fantasy, so to speak, while this one, definitely, it's manga or anime style. The Judgment card. This is one of my favorite Judgment card in my deck collection. Ooh, look at the Hierophant card. The Magician with all of the elements, the earth, air, fire, and water. Also, a very young emperor here. Okay, so there you go. That's the Mystical Manga Tarot. Again, it's published by Llewellyn, and the creator of the deck is Ran. Text by Barbara Moore. A very beautiful deck, especially for those who are or who loves Japanese animes and manga. A good resource. The guidebook is a good resource for learning tarot, not just with this deck, but for a standard Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And highly recommended for both beginners and experienced readers. So again, this is Chris, and please don't forget to like the page and like the video. Also, you can visit my Facebook page. It's www.hermitscorner.facebook.com. And let me just put everything back here, and I'll probably do some readings using this deck again later. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day, everyone. Bye.